everyone, and welcome to Connection Yoga. My name is Cat, and today we have a 30-minute cozy little flow focused on finding some rest and releasing tension through the neck, shoulders, and back. I tend to store a lot of my stress physically within my mid to upper back as well as my neck. Maybe you do the same. Maybe you store it in your jaw, in your gut. Be aware as we go into the very busy parts of the year here, how you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. These can tether together to kind of compound, adding insult to injury almost to the stress that you're feeling by showing up in a physical pain way. So be mindful and take these moments of rest to release that tension, to reset your mind and come back to your intention in your life. For me, that is to live fulfilled with as little stress and as much peace and happiness as I can find. What does that look like for you? It's a great time of the year to kind of think about that as things are transitioning into the next. Enough said here at the top. Let all of that go. For this practice, you just need 2 blocks and some water. I do recommend having these 2 blocks for this practice today, as we will be going into some supported variations, and these are going to help you deepen these postures. Without them, you can still move along with us, totally fine, but you might not get that range of depth that we're exploring today. So explore, feel like, did I get enough out of it? And maybe consider bringing blocks in next time or investing in some for your future yoga journey. I highly recommend. They are an amazing tool. Enough said. By continuing on with this practice, it is an acceptance of waiver of liability. So take care of yourself. And if you're ready, let's get connected. We'll begin in an easy seat. Option to sit on your block or the earth. If you're in the morning time, maybe a block would be best because you're not quite awake in your hips. But if it's maybe later on in the day, some grounding could feel very good. Wherever you sit, close your eyes and begin to center yourself. Spine is long and stacked. Head is high, chin parallel with the earth. Shoulders down. And notice if you're clenching anywhere. Your jaw, your gut, your shoulders. Send some internal energy, some cozy vibes there, and invite them to relax. And then notice your breath. And allow your breath to deepen, becoming more focused with the intention of matching inhales to exhales. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Chin to chest, breath out. Hold. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift head up. Lift it up, up, up. And exhale, tip it back. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, head back. Inhale up. Right ear to right shoulder, side neck stretch. Option 2, bring a hand up as extra gravity, but not to pull. Release, inhale, head up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Option to bring head around, just a little extra. Inhale, head center. Exhale, chin to chest. Option to put hands on top, extra weight, not pulling. Release, hands, head up. Head back one last time. Head up. And if you're sitting off on your block, remove it. Moving into deer legs, kind of creating 2 triangles here. Turning your chest kind of towards the front, we start to rotate through the spine. I've got my right knee in front, so I'm reaching my left hand to that right knee. Right hand placed outside of my right hip. So we've got a little spinal twist here. Then we're going to bring our chin to our left shoulder. And breathe. Turn your head back front and switch your legs, deer opposite side. I've got my left leg in front, right hand to my left knee, left hand right outside my left hip, twisting, and then bringing our chin to our right shoulder, looking back towards our legs. Head back center, unwind and come to a kneeling pose. option to bring the block on a low setting behind you between your feet to sit on, or go without. Get cozy. And then reaching our hands to our sides, we'll tap our right fingers down first, pressing into the mat and tipping our head over towards the opposite side, lengthening. Oh, I really am going to need my block. Lengthening out here with effort and ease. And head back center. Press your left fingers into the earth. Lengthen out left side neck. And lift head back up. We're going to drop again to the opposite side, left ear to left shoulder, lengthening right side neck. We're going to bring our hands behind our back. And the arm that's with the long neck side, so your right side, you're going to grab that wrist with your left fingers. Slightly pull towards the opposite hip, getting more into that neck and some into the shoulder line. And we'll switch our sides, head back up, drop your head, lengthening left side neck this time, and switch your grip, pull to lengthen. And release. You might take some shoulder rolls. And shake it out. Moving into child's pose. Come towards the back of your mat. Big toes to touch. Knees, whatever width feels right. More hip opening as knees get wider, as knees come closer, more in the back. And we are focused on the upper body today, but who's to say we can't give some love to our hips? So the hips are reaching back to the heels, hands are reaching forward, palms pressed down. And breathe. Elbows are lifted up, go ahead and lower them down, bending at the elbows, bringing the hands behind the head for prayer. This gets a little bit more into the shoulders. And breathe. Release arms. And lift up, kneeling. Bring the knees straight in line with the hips. Kneeling about hip width apart, come into tabletop pose. We're going to set our blocks just to the side for now, giving ourselves space for puppy pose, as we'll start with our hips over our knees, and keeping them there, walk hands out, lowering chest towards the mat, like you've seen maybe a puppy do. So your forehead rests on the mat, but elbows remain lifted up. Hands are strong. And lift up, walking hands back in. Tabletop. Move your blocks either on the medium or low setting in front of you, about shoulder width apart. This time we're going to place our hands on them and again lower into puppy pose. So lowering chest down, your blocks might slide forward as you find the right distance. And if this is too much, you can back off. No pressure. Do what your body needs in this moment and each moment on the mat. And gently lift up, walking hands back into tabletop. And kneel for a little shoulder rest. Feel the rebound. Tabletop once more. This time we're going to bring a block on the low setting under our face. So I've kind of got it right in between where my hands are in tabletop. We're going to bring the other one out in front of our right hand. So when we reach, we just place one hand on the block and we lower our forehead towards the other one, reaching for our twist. You're supported. I've turned my left ear towards my block, and I'm breathing. Unwind, tabletop, move your block over, reach your left hand, planting, threading your right arm through. Threaded puppy pose with blocks. unwind tabletop pose. Sit back, kneel, and reset. All right. Coming back forward, we set up our blocks for reclined posture, where we're going to do like a chest opening. So turn your top block sideways and turn your mid block on the same setting, medium, long ways. This is where our back is going, head is going to the top. So sit in front of it with crossed legs. A little bit of space there so that you're landing on your back and your head on the upper block. Feel free and adjust. And then arms come to a T, opening through that front body. Yum, yum, yum. Give me those cozy nums. Almost had a coffee catastrophe. It's all good. We're all good. When you're ready, slowly lift up. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. You're going to set your head block to the side, no more head block. And the mid one, you're going to turn to the lowest setting and turn it sideways. Going into supported fish pose, you're going to lower onto that block, letting our head tap down on the earth now. Some try and aim for more the top of their head in fish pose on the mat. So maybe explore that here in this supported variation. Of course, you can do this without. It's a lot more work. So just explore supported today. And breathe into your body. Breathe rest. Slowly we come back up, using our hands to help, bringing our block to our side, keeping it accessible, but this time now lowering flat onto our back. Bend the knees, bringing the feet in right behind the glutes, and grab your block. You're gonna go into supported bridge, starting with the low setting. Put it under your low back, just above your tailbone. So it should be resting. If you want a little bit more energy opening through the front body and lengthening, you can lift up, going onto your medium setting of your block. Ooh, mic in my face. When you're ready, gently lift your hips up, pressing into the feet, and set your block to the side, hips lower down. Hug the knees in, and come back up to an easy seat. Crisscross applesauce. We'll do some eagle arms here. So, starting arms open, and then hug with right arm underneath. Option to stay here or lift the arms up. My extra sweatshirt is causing extra distance for this to go, so know that if you've got your cozy clothes on, this might show up different than if you don't have cozy clothes on. But we're there, we're breathing. We'll start to twist body towards the right. A little bit more into the back shoulder. And come back center. Lift elbows slightly up and down. Up, down. Landing chin height. Take one more breath. And exhale, release. Arms to T. Hug left arm underneath. Option to stay here or eagle arms. And this time we're going to turn a little left. And come back center. Elbows lift up and down. Up and down. Chin height. Breath in and release. Breath out. One more stretch here, reaching arms up. Drop your right hand behind your head and upper back, bringing your left hand to your right elbow. Nice little tricep stretch. And release, reach up, bend left elbow, right hand to left elbow, tricep stretch. And release, shake it out. Easy seat, closing meditation. You might keep your eyes closed. And as we began, center yourself. But notice the shifts in your physical, subtle, and energetic bodies. take 3 vibrations of Om. If you wish not to, feel free just to take a few deep breaths. We all exhale to empty. Breath in. Inhale. Inhale. Hands together, thumbs to third eye center. In gratitude, we bow. Namaste. Thank you for honoring me with your practice and your time today. I feel refreshed, feel good. I hope you feel the same. Life is hard, but we are in this together, and we have tools to make it however we want, to combat the stress that we can't avoid in our lives. We can't avoid stress, but we can choose to decompress, reset, and come back at it renewed. I love you all. I'm sending so much love and support out to the universe for you all. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the postures that we went through today or the blocks. Mine are, oh gosh, I've got a variety, but these are my nice ones, which are Manduka. Don't get paid by them or anything, but I like their materials because these are recycled blocks. Nice eco-friendly ones, so feel free to check those out. There are definitely like cheaper ones that are a little more squishy. They don't have as much firmness as those do, but they get the job done. They are amazing. So no stress, again, about blocks, props. I just invite you to consider them if you are really feeling this, because they can just elevate your practice and offer so many new opportunities for you and your body on the mat. So just think about it. Let me know if you have questions. Until then, have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving and holidays, whatever you're doing. Take those moments for yourself, but remember to enjoy the moments with your loved ones or your love for babies or plushies or plants, whatever you take care of and invest in your life. Keep it up. I love you all. Until next time, stay connected.